Tahidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. I offer you the milk tea, which accumulated by Bangavin Buddha for 3 countless eons. So today there is Buddha's begging bowl that Lord Jigten Sungong says that all the followers of Buddha or Sanghas, whoever pull the food inside of this begging bowl, then it accumulates great merit, and also who drink in this begging bowl, then at that time one thinks that I am the Sangha, and I am going to benefit all sentient beings like a boundless space. So that way, that's why it's whoever holds this begging bowl, they remember Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So Lord Jigten Sungong composed praises to Buddha is Tamke to Jishakjirek strong. So that Lord Jigten Sungong composed that. So today I offer this Buddha's begging bowl and King Rinpoche Gunlei.
The report that oh, Machiji Pejuto Maiva, the Tamchega, the meeting about Tamchega, Pejuto, Port the Tevin Zota Jamata, the part the young the Kalejam, that Tevin Zota Zoyore, Jiglan Coco Zota, La Corta, Port the Tevin Zota Zoyore, Kotoke.
So then this begging bowl is not only used by only for few people. This begging bowl can be used by everybody who possess faith. So that's where right now this begging bowl made from Taiwan. And also some the factories they make prayer well in Taiwan. So whoever possess faith, and then they can use this begging bowl and pray well.
We'll start this morning. Our practice today will be the Lama Chopa practice and other practices for the long life and health of all of our spiritual teachers. We'll begin in our yellow prayer book on page 1.
Tarba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je so je ba ma nan ga da nyan be zen je dan je le wa dan de dong dan de Nyur da la na me ba yang da ba zo be yang ja ram bo je do ba ja.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
De reine zon de nyama san da zan je bar de lenga ye zan ge wa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Oi jan jan yen bon je je bar zan je na la ja zan je je da jan je zan ba yo zo la de jen ja zan je je da ngan je de je je jan je do ne je ba da John Joseph Lai Bai Lai De Dai Ren Yen E Bai Dai De Yen Ro Lai Ben Doi Doi John Joseph Ne Jie Jie Yen De Yen De Ne La Ba Lang Ren Bai Yen De La Bai Jie O
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Dai ge jian so je ba so nan je ro lai ben je san je ro ba yu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
dong me be de wa da min do wa jo je nye ren jo don ye don dar ve don yon la ne bar jo je.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless in space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. And we'll now go to the Lama Chopa text, starting on page 1.
Lama Sanje Rubzoi Join Josoi Gunda Lai My Lord Join Joy Bar Doi Doi Join Joy Nyan Da Ga Join Ro Joy Lama Sanje Rubzoi Joy.
In the Guru deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha. May the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namo Rana Raya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dharmardan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambadaya Daya Dai Woin Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Benzen Mahan Beyan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karmanan Benzen Sarva Kama Avaranam Beshodan Benzen Sovoi Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dharmardan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambadaya Daya Thai Woin Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Ben Mahan Beyan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karmanan Benzen Sarva Karma Avaranam Beshodan Benzen Sovoi Namo Rana Jaya Namo Bhagavate Beza Sara Dharmardan Tadangadaya Arde Samya Sambadaya Daya Thai Woin Benzen Benzen Mahan Benzen Mahan Tenzon Mahan Beyan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benzen Mahan Bodhi Mendro Pasan Karmanan Benzen Sarva Kama Avaranam Beshodan Benzen Sova. Dön Jo Ye Wen Zer Be Dön Ye Den Za Ve Lai Moi Dang Yer Me Jan Jun Je Den Sun Jian Guan Guan Doi Gan Mo Zhen Bie Se Jian Bar Le Jian Dan Zhui Jue Gue Shan Gai Dan Nghe Duan Zhe Bai Gai Dai Zhe Bian Mar Ga Doi Ngoi Dia Wan Xie Ge Jian Wei Dun De Den Zian Chai Jie Dor Jie Zhe Te Lai Dai Zhe Gong Bai Lai Mai Dan Jian Zhe Dun Zhe Se Jie Chen Wei Gong Den Jia Ye Yue Sen Zhe Bie De Den Ya Dan Lai Zun Zhe Sun Jie Sun Jie Jian Bon Dai Zhe Ne Sun Ye Ge Le Wen Zhe Ran Zhe Ye Xie Jian Zhan Zhu.
Back to page 3. In an instant, I become the Yidam deity. In the space in front, on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun, sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgung. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-rubbed Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat, a sign of ultimate attainment. He sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in the Mara subduing and meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage, along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation. In front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels and the Dharma protectors gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms. The middle of page 4. Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows, which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities.
Trân cho cho se nhẹ yai rồi môi chè Nan ge gan de dai ge bo.
I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and water washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
Ngoin gurum bedare na sabare ware de bam bode za soi wa ngoin gurum bedare na sabare ware alo gam bode za soi wa ngoin gurum bedare na sabare ware bande bode za soi wa Ngoin gurum bedare na sabare ware neve de bade za soi wa Ngoin gurum bedare na sabare ware shabda bade za soi wa.
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones. I offer you a mandala of 1 billion universes of all the 10 directions, laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents, and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. We'll now go to a separate text called the Sarkangma text. We're going to read this in English. I gaze upon the Supreme, Self-Arisen Lama, seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne, here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is, in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharmadhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all the 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body, adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. Three kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the three times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn, thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the three times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas, by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable, beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offering rain falls, delight in the victorious ones of the three times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the three times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the three times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, Protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, Immaculate Victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling this limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas, who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great fierceness, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful, glorious, victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Mara by the roar of Hung and Pet. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind, within the mode of abiding, of unchanging non-duality. The unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations of and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentients who abide throughout all realms. Please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise, may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities, do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, or threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. We go back to the Lama Chopa text on page 7.
John Son Son Joy John Son Joy To Son Jie Jie De Don So So Jia Son Son Ze Bia Ba Lai Jie Ya Ran Te Son Jie Jiang Go Lai Go Wai Dang Lord Jie Son Jiang Mo Wan So Jie Sor Gor Soi Nan Dai Ge Soi Jam Soi Gun Ge Soi Gong Bai Lai Mian Doi Zheng Wo.
To the Guru who embodies all the sugatas of the 3 times, I respectfully pay homage with my 3 doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the 3 poisons. I fully rejoice in the 3 secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the 3 vehicles and remain in the nature of the 3 Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue, completely free of the 3 spheres, in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the 3 Kayas.
Yuan Dian Jian Zui Ran Xian Ye Nye Ne Yuan Jie Yan Lan Ban Jie Du Xuan Zui.
Precious Guru, supreme refuge worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Guru Ma Mandra zede bala om namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala om namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mudra zede bala namo guram bazo de lo jana dara na Jeremala Guruma Mundra Zedepala Namangara Mazar Lojana Dharana Jeremala Guru Mahamundra Zedepala Namangara Mazar Lojana Dharana Jeremala Guru Mahamundra Zedepala Georgia does Jar Wadan Jay goes on Doi Jang over Jan Libe Saws on Joy Jan Goran Noija Yaz Jabar Jalas or Wanda Jala Jago do Barshen Jala Sodra Longa do Barshen Jala Senya Jago do Barshen Jala Zeja Sanja do Barshen Jala Xia Sor Dai Bian Kor Soi La Marte La mea chan jia to ga de wa ne ga mar den se wan jia da nye jie ne jie den bie zhe jie ren dai jie wan jie le dai gui jie sa wan zhen tar ne la ma hang wu pai ran xian de Jörne rande la mia san san dang ran ge go san yang bai jiang bai zhu.
Back to page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind, of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions in 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be the Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With this supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiates white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets on my 3 doors merge inseparably.
Ho!
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana. By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. Now please go to page 21. We will be reading the Lama Chopa prayer in English. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all embracing. Incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise. Please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful Pure Land and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the Pure Land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jiten Sumgun, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratna Shri, within whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed, single sufficient source of refuge, master, and 2 sons, through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body, possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be a benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam. And bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause, and effect. Since beginning this time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigten Sumgun, boundless light, in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Jigumpa Ratna Shri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomenona's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. And now we'll go to the Soka practice, which is in the small book with the dark blue cover. Starting on page 1. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. To the top of page 3. I appear as the Idam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the Torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hum, Tam, Hri, and Ah, in the 5 nectars with Mam, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of hum emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, hum, ah, and om are stacked, one above the other. Lights radiate from these and gather nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables and moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar. Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the Torma with light tubes emerging from their Vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Je jong gora je dorma nam ye je ro je garan gai ye par je ne don da ge dor je lo bon ge ze sen je da den ba song shen bar da ge sam don da baran zo ong ai voi nam an de zen Zambala no je nor da bo mo nam mon ze lang an zamar dai re je la je ya yon je 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 dor man do yon je je ro je garan gai ye je de lan jo be waran zo ong ai voi la le za gara jar jen dang jo jon je zo za re je ban gun den je zang je jian den be dor man de je ro je garan gai ye par je zo lan de jen do ong ai voi nam za bar san jo je ye ye da nyo mar ne nan dai je bra yer ne de da ge da bon gor je dor man de ye je ro je garan ga ye da dun ju jen de baran zo ong ai voi ge da lon den jong be zo lin ja be lon shang gun da ga yin je je dor man de ye je ro je garan ga ye no zam je ne ben zam je lin ja zhang zhen bu lun gor shang gun da jian guo waran zu ong ai voi de zhou zam jian da ye zu jue jie dor ma jia jian de ye je ro je garan ga ye ran ran dong er zui jian ne pen de zang zhen den ju jie
On page 12, in English only, the secret supplication. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava, by nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within primordial wisdom, and in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, and all gods and demons, wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor. You protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four Maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma-Hri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achichoki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble Lady Tashi Saringma, Miolo Sangma, Tekbarjo Sangma, Tingi Shal Sangma, and Chopa Dring Sama, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya, who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, and your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four maras. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn towards freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Nande go son do yon trele den, Sangwa la do songur den beze, Nyer jun do yon adan ren jen do, Trai ke ze da tra kwe nyer je dang, Ring ma je do me ra tor me zo, Dre me dar sa ren je kun zun zo, Ko ge zang wa zang ge njor ba den, Ze ge jen be ye shen chu be zo, 天松tam见将子做兰波，所论就东波罗吉吉见，头当刚我当在娘家下，刚这事就基本下顿见，这个大兄这来我。高当天松果儿当干啥将，八当年别照别啥什cap，当为这是那别给帮到，八节简单些个不当多，街上都能去见着不然做，这点送过去接人亲戚。写着点别啥亲家不然做，全国的这个叫龙就南。当街送马尼儿的在外中，南京就问着来着不然走，三街电送滚就问班队，跟队的叫南京在北边，南北大是找北东北来，裤儿当龙就接把你端走，跟没兰做的北里的街，没老样在的马街我当。那我大对年表当对象，这样也把那大门这些，谁管就别让这真把当，累了人家的外国人做，也拉南巴罗别等真节，三面的为南阳我不了，就是就的那，但是买烟在当街不能做。夜来这些龙江不算走，接着南站出来中顿走，这边这家将军在挖角，多那什么也沿着巴当，大当他也心间他们姐姐，拉面走北将就这巴拉，Garchen Rinpoche马里些瓦当，天界马里人间这巴人走。接爱感谢也拉真把咱接讲，得本我这做不人在把也，送马也也挪威接南接，大概三多马轮这把人子。Shabda Padisa Soal. Beza Sado Samaya, Manabalaya, Beza Sado Tinova, Tejandro Membawa, Sotukayo Membawa, Subejayo Membawa, Anurado Membawa, Sarva Sede Membrayasa, Sarva Karma Suzame, Sedan Sheyang Guru Hong, Ha 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 Ho, Bangaven, Sarva Dada, Beza Mamemza, Beza Bava Maha Samaya. Sado Jujia dorme Jurena Kalai Jenzo Ding Badar Ran Nisum Bezar Moi Ganze Jindra Jumbar Sur.
All you guests who have received this offering and giving torma, like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within cyclic existence, fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence.
was cry the Rambanza Soal, John de Jemaro, Seba Gonzala, Beijing John Wai Jeba, Jejong Soma Namje, Joshi.
In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present. And now we're going to go to the booklet, A Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness. We'll be doing the Zambala prayer starting on page 63.
Perfect compassion, verify poisonous daunted, disease generous, equal me with love, grant me the supreme lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even these reasons are gone, lotus born, grant you sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joyland of perfect deceived, names for confused and bold exist. Rajasattva grandly, spiritual ecstasy, deep glory and downland of perfect splendor, even names for confused by daunted disease, Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the one pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire, Ganamita blessed, grant discerning wisdom, city, in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha, there's no words for jealousy. Amokasiddhi, so accomplishing wisdom in the omni Dharma sphere. Endowed with five perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana ground Dharma, that your wisdom ground vital essences of the five death mothers and long life. Eliminated Judya, not of guilt was redacted. These practice emptiness mastery, fortune of profound, who's offended, now where are the Dam's dwell. grant awakening in one, life fortune of Mamu, drawing the sphere of self-display. Really dance of peace and round grants to dream in common, power seeded for feeling all things. In 24 sacred sides gathered in Christ's guidance, cells and liberating powers, fortune of secret matter in Namakaya's expect 12 lineage lords and kings. Granted lighted acts, increased stages matter. To crucify, court grants of unity, the fortune of enlightened acts. Om Shiva Shabanaza, bird was the words Zambala, was gone for all things. Master of life bearing, well food and fortune, God don't waver from your athlete. Think of us compassionate, leave me on life for cherry fortune of cattle. Fortune of resources and wealth of rich life. Store the fortune of fertile sheep. Train of fragrant grass for general sons of Deska. Tell what of rich planting cows bulls. Teaching chariot, Lord, all this good fortune bring. Live fortune of our lovely seed. Highly pressed golden silver for the southern seeds. Great precious gems and ornaments. Roger them bells all can't be the dearest for Chöpa Sadhana above. Darko spirits were dwelling as wishing gems. Lord, three was God's and humans' wealth. Bring them beyond the Papa's body for Zambala Dharma. Like just fortune, well done in the Jerry. His life strength and merit. Oh, for let's get there for Jesus. My Chinese is a reaching force. Present is fortune and where the army of Nika saw the courage of Buka. As good fortune the fortune of the endless sky was on the stable grounds. Perfect with food and cloth, the radiant splendor reaches, strength on the weapons, miracle powers. Then on Zambala, just fortune of your best job. Voice beautiful and virtuous gifts. Your demons are these breathe from the eastern rise. Eastern life fortune, cloud like the stream southern. Cloud southern long life fortune come. Like you shrouded east, west, then long life fortune please come. Here like a river flows northern. Your life fortune please come. Here like a falling from but don't your life fortune come. Like sticks right there, Lord, life fortune come. Fortune of melody endless praise. Come like turquoise dragons, refuge for students, line come like the starlings. Om Shri Chastodor Jengano, may they all done Jendago, Jenedum Barjeshandances. Southern Jengano, may they no longer young, yet as well as it reaches. Nazome Mongano, may I go the Yango. Samsara Nirvana, Jansole Gengano, the void as annihilated against evil. Was God with you ready? Only all on the earth for this objective. Iron the law, young boy, Jan the law, dog bar, young Jan the law, steadfast, set the law, born in the law, soldier, when you want me for the unchanging. That eternal life, the endless treasures. These are what the read city. Don't see these, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Sangwa city, Allah.
Page 90. Om Ahom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Udayana, and assembly of wealth gods. Please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Udayana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hong Ri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Udayana, and the assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve, like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of awe. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease, in the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In the state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Om Ri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the sufferings of poverty, hunger, and thirst. May all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last, may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Abhitava in the Buddha-filled great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Continuing on the next page with the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long. By the powerful truth of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled.
Shantideva.
And now we'll go to the blue prayer book. We're going to do the Shantideva prayer on page 61. By the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there tormented taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose, and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fire of Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit's strength, have godlike forms, and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out unseen, Manjugosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be free from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lodavikita's hand, and bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cool. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength, and may living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattvas' children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From birdsong and the sign of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha. May its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling and vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and the Predika Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also through Manjushri's kindness reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze upon him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. And now we'll go back to the yellow prayer book, Long Life Prayers, on page 20. in English. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Jigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Aryadeva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Jongdingpa, the heart son of Jigten Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Jingumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
자자가라 요보 산데 베바 사마 투게체 께들이 저도 계산 빼지 못하고 요를 자야가냐면 있잖아. 그래 소나스 사람이 봐요. 체계 차지 와서 저도 다부치게 소남데 상과 제제 받았어요. 다요 말에 그래서 넘지 못하고 요를 자자가라 빼와서 투게체.
Thank you so much to all who are joining on the live streaming and who are here in person. Actually, you get great benefits here because here says that may I obtain the empowerment of awakening within the one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. So that's where you receive kind of this endless merit. So thank you so much for joining and participating. And then let me read this for you that Rinpoche was reciting this morning during the tea offering, and also Rinpoche called that. So I found this in English, Tongketuji part. With skillful compassion born in the Shakya clan, unconquered one, subduer of Mara's horde. The body shines like a mountain of gold, king of the Shakyas, homage to you. Rinpoche says that composed by Lord Jigten Sunggung, this recitation is praise of Buddha Shakyamuni.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We welcome you to join Khenpo Tenzin for his continued teachings at 1:30 Mountain Time, and we have our Dharma discussion at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. You can find all this information on our website at garchen.net. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening. Be well.